Today we're going to react to a video of a teacher taking things a little bit too far. Let's watch.
At this house.
Okay, well, for your notice, your son is always on his phone in the class.
That has nothing to. So why is his phone in your house though? We haven't gotten to that part yet.
What's important is that your son is always on his phone. He's always talking.
Ma'am, that is important. I paid a whole bunch of money.
All right. The teacher had a point in the beginning. He's always on his phone in class. So, two things. You take phones at the beginning of the class, have them put them in a box. You establish that rule from day one. Anybody that violate that rule, they go to the office, let the principal and administration deal with them, and call the parents. Make sure the parent know that, hey, in this class, he has to put his phone in a box. If there's an emergency, you need to contact him, contact the principal, and we'll get to him. All right? You can't take people's phones. And if she did took it, she should have gave it back at the end of the day. Who knows if that kid had to pick up his little sister from another school who has a phone and he got to say, hey, meet me here, whatever the case may be, but it is someone else's property for whatever reason. No reason should you take somebody's stuff after the fact and take it to your house. Mom used Find My Phone and it led her right to this lady's house, the teacher. Let's watch.
That phone, so I don't care about what disrespectful he is. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about why my son's phone is in your house right now.
He keeps talking. He interrupts me, disrespects me.
I can see why. Because you stealing phones. Can you go get my son's phone and give it to me? Right, you stealing phones. Let me find out. You flipping phones? That's what you doing? Taking phones from little kids? No, my son gonna get his phone back right now. Bet money. Ma'am, I'm listen.
I ain't gonna lie. This teacher lucky she ain't meet a lot of these other parents. They probably would have whooped their ass right at that point right there where she talk about no, not. Secondly, before you decided to take this kid's phone home, that conversation that you're trying to have now, you should have had that at first. You should have reached out to mom. You should have sent them to the principal's office. There is protocol. There are ways of doing stuff. We can't take it into our own hands. And unfortunately, these teachers deal with a lot. And I get it. It's an hour and a half class. You got kids showing up late, being disruptive, right? Now you're trying to get them settled in. So you already lost 20 minutes of the first part of the class. And then you got 40, you teach for 40 minutes. In the last couple of minutes, the kids are distracted, packing up, getting ready to go to their next class. So you lose a lot of your lesson plan and what you plan on getting done because you got kids at different levels, kids playing with their phone and, problems that she having. However, if that's the case, is ways you go about keeping your class. And you got to be a certain type of way in the beginning so you won't lose your class. You can't be cool. You can't be this. You got to be a certain way when teaching. Know why? Because I'm an instructor. I know you can lose a class. And there's ways to deal with stuff like that.
Listen, Miss Green, I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. Miss Green, run me my son's phone. No, run me my son's phone. Y'all see this? Look at it. Yes, I'm gonna record. Yes, I'm gonna record you because you trifling. She's taking. This is Miss Green. She done took my son's phone. I done had iPhone, found the phone here, and she won't run me my stuff. Run me my son's phone, ma'am. You talking about the wrong thing. Yo, I swear. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen to me. If you don't run me my phone, run me. I'm gonna get it back right now. No, at your house, ma'am. Don't do that. No, ain't no having I say. No, run me my. Like I said, I'm not.
This teacher, Miss Green, done crashed out over the phone. Because at this point, that is theft. All mom got to do is call the police. And it's a wrap. She's going to get locked up. I don't know how that can affect her job, but possibly so. Give her back the phone.
No, you're stealing. That's called grand theft. Yes. I told you. No, I'm telling you to run me my son's phone.
Okay, I gotta call the cops.
Well, go ahead, call the cops. I think I care. You really think no, I'm gonna get his phone here because as soon as the cops come, I'm gonna say she stole a $1,500 phone and you going to jail.
His phone from the
$1,500 phone she paying payments on every month. And Miss Green gonna call the police. They get locked up. Whoa.
Today, ma'am, I'm gonna either get my phone right now or yo, I'm telling you, run me my son's phone. You see what I'm saying? I'm not coming back nothing because I'm not leaving. I'm getting the phone right now. Watch me, ma'am. Thank you. Y'all see how attractive she is? You see who she is, guys?
I'm a wonderful teacher.
No, you're not. Listen, if you don't run me my son's phone, I'm going to call the principal. I'm going to let the board know. We're going to have you, so you need to be fired. You need to be fired. You need to give me my phone now. Okay. So I'm about to let them know. Social media, this is Miss Green. She is my son's teacher, and she stole his phone and his.
Look how she moving her head around like a fucking popping her neck. Give her the goddamn phone back. Again, man, I get it. These kids are disruptive, but you can't take nobody property. I want to defend the teachers and always head it back, but right is right and wrong is wrong. That's not the way you deal with it. It's a part 2 to this. Let's see how this play out. Second guessing herself, talking about I'm a wonderful. Probably is. He's fucked up right here.
I'm a wonderful teacher.
No, you're not. Listen, if you don't run me my son's phone, I'm going to call the principal. I'm going to let the board know. We're going to have you, so you need to be fired. You need to be fired. You need to give me my phone now. Okay. So I'm about to let them know. Social media, this is Miss Green. She is my son's teacher, and she stole his phone. And what's more weird about the whole situation, Miss Green, is that why is the phone here? Usually stuff like that, if you confiscate it, it does what? It stay at the school. Why is it here in your house? Like that's really important. Because why is it here? You guys, she took my son's phone this morning, and instead of returning the phone by the end of the day, she didn't even return the phone by the end of the day. And I'm his mom, and she know I'm his mom, and she still won't return my son's property. Ma'am, you confiscated the phone. First of all, me and you already had our parent-teacher meeting. Don't play with me. You saw me at open house. Yeah, you was all like, oh, I can't wait till you was doing all of that. You don't remember that. You don't remember you was then, but now you a thief. So it's either run me my son's phone, or I'm gonna let the principal and everybody know. Everybody already know you a thief right now, because I'm really gonna upload this. You better run my. You are a thief, though. Why is the phone here? Why is the phone here? iPhone says it's real hot. iPhone says that it's hot. No, and he can be on his phone because I bought it. If he want to be on his phone, he can be on his phone. Well, it doesn't give you the right to steal people's property. And I'm going to let the police know. I'm going to call the police and have them come here and get it, because that's grand theft. You already stole about $1,500 worth of merchandise. No, the phone would be right now. Why are you like this? Why won't you run me the phone? You see who she is, guys.
All right. Let's give the teacher the benefit of the doubt. Let's say she just honestly forgot to give the phone back. And, going through the day, it's in her pocketbook, and she just brought it home, or she realized she didn't give it back to him. And he said, well, let me just take it home, and I'll just bring it back tomorrow. And then mom shows up spicy and wanting the kid phone back, instead of being apologetic and say, oh, this is what happened. Here's the phone. By the way, the reason why I took it was XYZ ABC. We need to work on that. But obviously, it didn't go that way. Sometimes, man, you got to fight fire with water. Because these are 2 adults, 2 leaders. Somebody's raising the son. So now think about this. Now, how much respect you think the son gonna have for the teacher now? So this is on social media. So the whole class gonna see this. Everybody gonna see. Look at Miss Green looking a fool. Now she might even lose her job and get arrested. Instead of people having clear heads, cool heads, having grown up conversations, say, hey, this is what happened. I apologize for inconveniencing you, that you had to come all the way to my house. I can only imagine how you feel. Here's the why you got it. Do you got a second? I want to talk what led up to me taking the phone. I don't think mom in the wrong. Because look what the energy she was met with. Mom came there trying to get the phone. Like why she didn't give it back. Normally, people would leave the stuff in the building. And this teacher come to the door, snapping her neck, popping her head and all that like a bobblehead doll. So, and as parents, it's our responsibility to make sure our kids doing what they supposed to do. Ask them how their day was. Check their homework. How was class? How was this? Start interrogating these little bad little kids when they come home. Stay on top of them. Nobody should have to tell them to not pay attention to their phone while they're in class. They there to learn. That's why we losing. That's why we losing. Everybody else is winning. Flag on the play.